5. I've done it.
Wow.
Hooray!
Sound check. Can somebody check if I'm loud and sound enough?
Oh, yeah, hang on.
Y'all do that. Hi, guys.
Brilliant.
While they're
Okay.
checking the sound, because we're a very professional.
Oh no, this means I have to make conversation until they
role-playing
check.
podcast.
This
Oh
means
no, can you not hear me?
I can
No,
hear you.
you're good. Ah!
Can you hear me?
Ah! My ears got blown out by an ad.
He's
Oh.
just
You guys are
making
both
sure that
good.
he can be heard because he needs to have the sound test done.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're good.
But
You're both good.
Oh great. Okay, good. Did you see
that's
the
fantastic.
that's done.
Did you see the title while you were at it?
No.
Oh, refresh.
No, I can't because, you know, ads.
You can see the
What?
title while on ads, except on mobile it is a little harder. I forget exactly how to do it on mobile because it's kind of fucked
Oh,
up.
ad free. Turbo.
I don't know what that has
No.
to do with the title. It's below the ad.
It is not.
Not if you're
Me
just
it is.
not if
Not on
you're
mobile.
not if you're using yeah.
Ah.
That's why I said on mobile.
First day of class is flashback to high.
True.
God
Is it
damn
good?
it.
I kept it short for you. I cut it off.
You did keep it short for me. It probably hits all of YouTube's word count. God dang it.
Well, I actually cut it off for high school.
You're worse than the Brewers right now.
No, I'm better.
That's hard to do.
Yeah,
I
it
don't know,
is.
the
They're
Phillies still
friggin'
doing
sucking it
okay?
up. The Phillies don't play today. If the Brewers
That's
win,
good.
then we play the Phillies. So, right now
Mhm.
is a wild card matchup between the Mets and the Brewers. Whoever wins that goes on to play the Phillies.
Ah, so the Phillies are doing good because they get a
That's
cute
fine.
little bye week.
Yeah, they do get a
That'd be
bye
the
week.
least D&D conversation that's ever happened
No,
in
I
a
mean-
D&D stream.
Oh no.
I think this
Oh,
is what
no.
we were trying to get to those, where we have this whole
Yeah.
pre-D&D chat live anyway.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we're here. 'Cause, there's one thing I can't talk about right now because if not, we will be here till 8:30 talking about it. So
Classic.
we
Football?
cannot. Yeah,
No.
we can't.
What,
we
really?
can't. We
Let's
can't
just
bring
do
it up.
I thought you
That's
were
fair.
I
going to.
can't. I
You
can't
already
talk
did.
about my
Let's not go
Eagles.
into Then don't.
can't. I can't.
Caw-caw.
My poor Eagles.
Instead, let's talk about an owl and two
Hey, technically we've talked about a bird already. an
Palestinians
eagle.
Yeah.
and an owl. I
And
mean,
some
and
guy.
a dude that looks like Paul Naref, but black, I think.
What?
We just
What?
we need to.
Sakeen? No, yeah, he's black.
Okay, it's black Paul Naref, not French.
Could you imagine if Stakim was French this whole time and he's just like, no.
Wait, does
That
that
would've
mean
been
I'm
Just
brown?
out of nowhere. Just
Wait.
out of nowhere. Oui, oui.
Am I brown or am I
I-
Eastern?
Whichever you want to be.
Well, I
just
believe
need
I'm
your
an
owl
Eastern
color.
screech owl, right?
Yeah, I
believe
think a
so.
screech owl is usually brown.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but that means I'm brown, but I'm also Eastern.
I think that's also
No.
brown.
But Eastern
Beautiful
is Asian.
artwork, Sandra.
I forgot I didn't upload it here.
I'm Asian
is
Mexican,
beautiful.
apparently. Anyways, I digress.
Please do.
So, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Thank
Oh,
you.
God.
thank you
I was
for
thinking
picking
it.
that. Yeah,
I
you
mean,
gotta say it out
yes,
loud. We
yeah.
commit to the MIT. I am
We
stroking
commit
out.
disdained.
Yep, we are committed to the stained.
Conquered,
I hate me.
own my
But anyways,
beat up high.
we've been here for a while.
Better than
And
disturbed me.
Ultimately, we're back. Apologies. I had some folks from out of town, aka a scandalous little corn muffin at my house, and I was like, I want to pay all attention to him. And then so I did. And it was great. Thank you for the break, everyone. I didn't do jack on it. But thankfully everyone here takes notes. And I also have notes of where we were last to kind of recap. I can do the recap actually because it's been a while. So, ultimately, let's start at the very beginning. Let's do a full recap. We had a prologue where y'all were in jail, as you know. You all did crimes or lack thereof, whichever. From there, you all then had like this great moment where it's like, oh, we get to go through tests and see if we're great enough to actually survive. You then go through all of that. You realize, look at that, we did survive. A few died. RIP. truly sad. From there, they do kind of look like Oreos, and I've thought this whole time. But
Yeah.
I've thought the whole time, and I was like,
I
dang.
was expecting like someone else to answer in the chat. You to answer in real time.
Listen, the level of
Mommy.
my brain cell, gone. So anyways, from there, you
I
guys
don't
all
think
go
so.
through that, and you all get nicely, like... Ew.
They're
Oreo
good.
Coke and the Coke Oreos tonight as well? What?
Are there any
They
good?
make
Oh, you haven't
those?
heard
The
about
Oh,
this?
Oreos
they're
are better
brand
than the
new.
Coke.
Okay, that is what I would assume.
Interesting.
But like,
They taste like the cola gummies without it being
worth
gummy.
it to buy again?
The Oreos, yes, not the Coke.
Mm-hmm.
The Coke just tastes like Diet Coke.
Ew.
I see.
I had diet like Coca-Cola recently, and then like another diet thing, and I was like, diet's kind of gross. It just tastes flat.
Mm-hmm.
But anyhow, so you guys get out of jail, sort of. Now you're just in more of a, you know, militarized jail for those who believe that. So from there, you all get there. You meet your super cute, or not really cute, but super cute major, not major. You meet her later, but you meet your favorite person of all time to really like piss off, which is the guy with the craziest name ever, because I just can't help myself. But Commander good old Ryland Quantum. He's great. I love the cheesiness in his name. So from there, you guys meet him along with Tasha's in a box. Tasha gets like yoinked down somewhere, and you guys, well, Team 18. You haven't heard much about him since then, but he's yoinked somewhere. You all get in. You have your cute little like entrance. You meet your major. Good old familiar
Elara
fun name
Omelette.
gal.
Elara Omelette.
Yep. Yep. You meet her, and then from there, you guys have a really long chat with her. It comes out that Stakeen is actually going to be your guys' leader. So he's your head honcho, aka when you're out on missions, you get to listen to him. And you all were like, and some of you clapped, but most of you were, So that happened. From there, you guys then kind of were just like roaming around and had some free time. You also got your class schedules, and it was a good time. You all got to be like, ooh, what classes we got together, and you guys did, and you all had that. And then from there, you guys kind of got to wander around. You met a gnome. He was great. He's a fantastic human being who we appreciate more than anything. But after you met him, and he wandered around with his plant, and he was really awkward to most of you. And then he ultimately then, you know, left, and you guys were kind of chilling. You went to the giant cafe / like cafeteria, and you met some cool folks. And from there, he kind of talked. I'm trying to find his name again. Leo. He's on Team 13. You meet Leo. And he kind of gives you a rundown of some of the things going on here and how he works, like, you know, on Team 13, which is helping you guys out find your lost friend Kipper, who is also has a very different name, Quentin Jr. And overall, Quentin Egmont Jr. But he tells you not to worry about that and just focus on your classes. And then, you know, his whole goal is get to Team 10, yada yada yada. You guys learn a little bit about him. He tells you a little bit about the place. You guys kind of chill, and you were eating. And then he was like, yo, I'm going to Betty Bye. Good night, folks. And y'all were kind of sitting in the cafeteria still, just kind of like him hauling around. And that's where we last left off, because it is nighttime. Did anyone else have anything they wanted to add in, or can we jump right on into it?
You forgot about Genome.
Oh, I thought of Genome.
Genome!
Genome was there. No
That's
worries.
right.
Genome and his lovely wife Tilly Puddles.
Yep.
Their plants.
Yep.
Since he was a reoccurring figure.
Oh my god, yeah.
Genome was great.
Poor Genome. I feel like we really scarred him though.
Because I like books? You mean he scarred
Because
us?
we talked to him.
Yes, because we talked to him.
Yeah, but we weren't mean like we're
No, but he was just
our
so.
guild.
In all honesty, he probably had the best interaction with us than most NPCs.
Yeah.
Still has a speed.
I was
True.
gonna bring that up too.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, I'm pissed off Franklin doesn't have a foot. But
Oh
Anyhow.
yeah.
Wait, didn't Sanchi like throw them on our
Pissed off
on
Franklin
Major
is
Alera's?
dead.
yeah.
It's
Didn't
someone else who doesn't have a foot. I just got to that part in our recap. Someone else doesn't have a foot.
didn't Sanchi
Pissed off
throw
Franklin is
pissed off
dead.
Franklin's feet on Major Alera Omelet's desk?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Something like that.
Yes.
I definitely remember using the feet for something, but I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, you just like set them on the desk. I can't remember if you ate them or not, but
No.
I
That
thought
They
they
were
were
on
just
the
like a
desk. Sound like me.
trophy.
yeah, you have them. But yeah, you all were just eating your pre-planned lunches from your little ID card scan. Because you all got your cute little ID cards.
We
and you're
get
like, "Ah."
exactly 3.5 grapes because everything is balanced.
Yep, you get that nice Michelle
Perfectly
Obama
balanced, as all
balanced
things should be.
meals. But yeah,
We're back.
that's where you're all there.
Okay.
Mhm.
And you're in the cafeteria as, you know, Leo walks away and he, like, kind of, you know, yawns and stretches as he walks away and he goes into the darkness and you're just kind of left kind of alone. There's not really anyone else there. Everyone else goes back to doing whatever the hell they were doing beforehand and just kind of chilling. You do not see Genome.
Aw.
What would you all like to
Oh,
do?
unfortunate. I like how you preface with that, though. You do
I-
not see Genome, knowing we would try to find him.
There's no
He knows
Genome in
us.
sight.
Well, classes start early tomorrow. I'm gonna get a head start on my sleep.
Sounds good to me.
I'm nocturnal.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Thanks.
I am Owl.
Do you all go to your bedrooms?
I'll meditate before bed, but yes.
Uh,
I guess I'll play
Lyric's
games all
gonna
night.
go take a
Unless
shower
someone-
because he skipped that.
Unless someone invites us to an after party or welcome party, I'm good.
Yeah, I think Stocking's gonna follow Lyric's lead for once and go to the showers.
Yeah, because I remember I went to the gym before we ended up in the cafeteria.
True, true, true. And the rest of you are going to the bedrooms?
Yes.
You two stay there. You two go there. Yay! Everyone's together. All right, so we're gonna cut to the bathroom, boys, real quick. So, bathroom boys, you all go to the bathroom. You're all like standing in the little shower area. And
Before you get too
you guys-
far, if I may, I don't know if you have, now that Roll20 has allowed you to put people on separate pages.
Yeah.
I am still, as the audience sees what I see, I probably should still be included on the main viewpoint.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can do that. All right, Sanchi, come here. Right.
Yes, put me in the bathroom.
Sanchi,
She's
Yep.
spying on us.
Just
I've
randomly
never seen
sleeping in
human
the bathroom.
being.
Ah, yes, the men's bathroom, where Sanchi belongs.
damn. All right, men's bathroom with Sanchi. You all like are walking down the hall, and you just like, are you guys walking side by side, or are you just like sucking? Are you just awkwardly walking behind Lyric, not speaking to him?
That does
Oh, that's
sound
not
like something
happening.
he would do. Yeah, that
That's
does
not
sound
happening.
like
Lyric-
something he would do, but I know that Lyric, as soon as he figures out that Stockine is following him, would be like, hey!
That's exactly what would happen. Because if anyone's gonna end up behind somebody in this conversation, it is gonna be Lyric, so he can look at Stocking's booty.
Oh, god damn it.
All right, fantastic. So you stop walking, and Stocking, do you just keep walking, or do you stop as well?
I turn around. I'm assuming Lyric is behind me now, correct?
Yes.
In theory,
God damn
yes.
it. Okay,
Unless
fine.
you stopped where he stopped.
I turn around and just kind of look at Lyric and go, is there something wrong?
Lyric has like one arm across his torso, the other arm's elbow is on top of his hand, and he's got his hand covering his mouth. not a thing. Not a thing is wrong here. Are you okay? He like looks back up to Stocking's face.
I think it's weird that you were behind me, or in front of me, and now behind me. Is everything okay with you? Are you sure?
Lyric puts his arms up behind his head and gets up to Stocking's side and goes, "Oh, come on now. If it on you enough, you should be smart enough."
Sometimes I wish I wasn't. And he just kind of walks forward.
Lyric walks in
He
pace with
slowly
him just
starts
so that way.
moving.
Lyric walks in pace with him to make him feel comfortable.
Sometimes I think you're worse than Wade.
Wait.
I shared a
is
room
Wade
with
really
him.
all that? Wait, did you ever like, you know?
No.
And then he like puts his fingers together. And then he like stops and he's
No.
like, "Oh wait," and then he makes a circle with one hand and he's like, "Oh, well, at least we're both equal in that club, right? You may be smarter, but we are both equally unlaid."
I'd prefer it that way, to be honest. But it
Oh,
doesn't
you-
seem like yours is by choice.
Damn.
Mm, well, you can't be everyone's flavor of pudding, I guess. I don't know what the fuck that.
What?
You can't be everyone's flavor of pudding.
I'm
I-
glad we got a clean
It's the
read of that.
dwarven version.
Ah.
Dwarven translation. They don't like tea. Nope.
Oh my god. Well, as you all have that conversation, could you both make a perception check for me?
Yes.
Thank you.
I wish I could say I think these things well in advance, but no.
Alright. So, Stocking, you notice it as you guys finally reach the bathroom, as you're having this, like, I don't even know if we could call it a conversation, but, like, this
It's bonding
dialogue.
experience.
This dialogue that you all are having. And you notice that there is someone already, like, kind of in the shower room, like, getting ready to leave. And they just kind of, like, look at you guys as they're at the they've been at the door. As you all have just been walking and talking about it. And he's just like, uh-huh.
Who-
Okay.
If you want him, you can have him.
Is it Norman?
No, no, I'm good. I'm married, thank you. And he like just like kind of starts walking away. And
Oh.
he's just like, what the hell are these people about? Who are
Wait, was it
they?"
our boss? Or is it
No.
our assistant boss?
Nope, it was not. It was just a random dude.
There's a random guy.
Just a
Wait,
random
hold
dude
on.
coming out of the showers.
Is he objectively hot?
Oh my god.
Let's find out.
Roll for it.
Yeah.
It really is a dating sim.
You know it. Every place is an opportunity. I'd say he's like slightly above average, yes. He's nothing fancy.
Oh god, what's it? Okay, so Lyric looks at him. Did he pass us, like, to get
Yeah.
around us?
Yeah.
Complete eyes following, and just, you could bounce a cord off it.
And he looks
And
up
then-
at you because he's a gnome. And he just like goes, excuse me?
Lyric smiles and says, "I don't discriminate, but I do respect the marriage."
He's just like bewildered and he's like, my god. And he like just walks away. Just like in utter bafflement of just like, why is he gonna bounce a quarter off of me? Who does that?
Off your
You go to
butt, she just
HR.
says.
So, and just and in just like pure like upset, you almost feel that there might be an HR violation coming your way. Um,
At least someone's gonna report him.
What's he saw?
you'll never know.
He just looks at Stockings
It's a home run.
with a
I think
I'm from the wood.
I'm going to give you my first piece of advice as leader. Some things are better not said.
Well, that's not honest.
What?
That doesn't sound very honest of you. And he pokes his probably broad shoulder. He's like, "You're a little sneakier than I thought." And winks, and then he just keeps walking to the shower.
And you all go to the showers.
Together.
And you like, yeah, have fun. Have a good time. And with that being said, off to the bedroom. You two.
We share the same
See?
bedroom?
No, you all have separate bedrooms.
Oh, great. Okay.
No worries. Unless you want to go also follow Silith into her bedroom, which would be its own piece of awkward.
No, I'm good. Although,
Okay.
I mean, I guess we are the girls and they are the guys, so it wouldn't
You
be
think
too
the
far-fetched.
communal living wouldn't have prepared me for that?
Again, we are the girls and they are the guys, so it doesn't matter, right?
Not to
Exactly.
mention, Silith doesn't care what she's wearing.
I mean, even if she did, though. Anyway. Well, I guess that's in my room.
Yep. So you walk in, nice and cozy, has all your stuff in it. Is there anything in particular you're wanting to do right now?
Well, didn't I
Before
get some
just
books
laying
at the
there?
library?
You did.
I might as well look through those.
All right. So you start studying essentially, and learning all about the history of good old Egg
Mhm.
right now. And you're just like kind of reading through, having a good old peaceful time. Can you do a Constitution check for me?
Am I tired?
Ooh.
I don't sleep
Yeah.
at this time.
It's that
So-
boring.
With that,
Actually,
you
I guess
realize
I'd be perpetually exhausted since like I'm always forced to be sleeping like when I wouldn't normally be sleeping and awake when I wouldn't normally be awake.
Exactly. You do notice that the bed is quite comfortable and the lighting is just perfect for reading. And you're like just laying there and you're very cozy. And it just, for once, you're like, I'm not in a cell with a man that eats his own crap and spreads it on the walls. And
You
it's
know-
almost quiet.
This is better. Comfort. Peace.
Happiness. And you just feel relaxed as you're reading. You notice your mind is wandering a lot more, so you're not paying attention really to what you're reading because you're just kind of processing everything that's happened as you're almost using this book as a meditation practice as you're like trying to like read, and you read the words, but you're like, man, that food was actually really good, and this bed is actually really comfy, all things considered. Huh. It doesn't smell like ass. And it's just like you keep like trying to go back to focus because you want to learn, but you're just, for once, you're just relaxed for the first time in a very long time.
Great.
Silith, you walk into your room, roughly the same, except your room never smelled like shit, but you at least, don't have the like lingering stench of it. What would you like to do?
I am going to pull out my family heirloom of a necklace, put that on, sit on the floor and meditate, because that bed feels like it's eating me. It's too soft. I would rather
Ah.
sleep on the floor.
Yes. And even
Would you
going
like a
on the
firm mattress instead of the Tempur-Pedic like memory foam. It's like, oh, I have to climb my way out of here. She sleeps on the floor.
That's fair. The hell? Sorry. Cusco's just sitting in a new spot and he looks very perturbed
But
because he
I
was
will-
hiding behind the mattress.
I will meditate before going to sleep.
All right. And
summoning my astral body.
of course, and as you're sitting on the floor, but are you like laying full down? Are you doing like full layout meditation, or are you sitting cross?
Crisscross applesauce.
Okay. Yep. Typical. Hi, Cusco. Typical meditation stance.
Yep.
And so you sit down, and can you also roll a Constitution check for me? Hi, Cusco.
Ah,
All right.
Same.
Cool. Yep, roughly the same. You notice you also are having trouble focusing tonight, as you were just like, huh, that food wasn't terrible. It wasn't home cooked or slop, but it was still good. It was tolerable, to say the least. And while this area feels almost too sterile for you, because everything is just so clean and honestly artificial, with it all being, metal or like synthetic fibers of sorts. There's not a lot of just like naturalism, which you are used to in your nomadic life. And so you're just like, you feel almost uncomfortable, but yet you're perplexed by the sense of ease that you no longer at least are in a unsafe environment, which still just makes you feel a little bit more uneasy. So you spend time pondering that thought, and overall you just go back to those 3.5 grapes, and you're like, those were really good grapes.
Perfect sour. Yep.
Yep. It was like,
Or maybe if they were the dessert, it was cotton candy grapes.
Ooh, as long as they're cold, you're good.
Maybe my husband would like it here.
Maybe he would.
Maybe my ghost friend would like it here.
My dead friend would love the military, so.
No, he
And
wouldn't.
truly not. And with that, all of you are now in your bedrooms after your respective showers, and the boys, you lay down in your beds, all nice and clean. And can you both also roll a Constitution check for me?
Constitute.
Yep,
Oh nope, that was a saving throw, not a check.
that's fine.
Fingerprints.
My bad.
You, Stakeen, you
Ah.
hit that bed, you out. You don't last a effing second. That pillow,
Fair
the first fiber to cross your skin, out.
Hell yeah.
And Lyric, you lay there in the bed, and you are just like, wow, this is really comfortable. And then you too, slowly, just like, you drift off a little bit slower, but you go to bed, like, you go to sleep pretty quickly, but overall, like, you tumble a little bit, but nothing too crazy.
Does he fall off the bed?
Ooh. Lyric, roll a dexterity check for me.
That's fair. And you know what? I can't even argue like the fact that he falls asleep this quickly, because he feels free anywhere as long as he can make decisions. So he's just like, I'm out. Okay, dexterity saving
Yeah.
throw or check? Okay.
We'll do it either
What?
or. You do not fall out of your bed. Congratulations. You stay in your bed quite soundly. You almost don't move, which may cause a kink in your neck the next day, but
Oh,
you
fuck.
never know. You never know. And just like that, almost in a blink of an eye, you all like wake up kind of naturally as you see like this just humming light in the room, and you just hear this like almost sound that kind of sounds like vibration, but it's not. Like, you don't feel anything vibrating, but it's the light just flickering, and not even flickering, but just like, dimming and then getting brighter. And you all just wake up to the most like weirdly not loud alarm, and you all feel very rested when you wake up. Congratulations. And you look at the
Woohoo!
clock that's like on the wall, or like maybe near the side, wherever you guys have kind of moved it to. And you all look, your classes start at 9 and it's 7 a.m. You all get
Lyric.
dressed, I imagine.
Rick does not know what this means.
Breakfast.
You can read.
He
Well,
only
it's a
he only
digital
knows the time. He only knows the times and numbers that were shown to him from his schedule.
So, this is a great opportunity. Could you all
Oh,
roll
God.
perception checks for me? Great. Okay.
Poor Lyric, you might miss class.
Beautiful. So, Sanchi, you for sure, because you just like didn't really sleep the night before.
My
unless
owl
you did, you-
eyes.
Yep. Your owl ears and eyes. You like kind of almost hear everyone else kind of like getting up and getting dressed and ready. And you hear Stakeen. I think Stakeen would be the first to just be fully dressed and sitting out in the little out area. And you can hear him like kind of stepping around awkwardly as he's like looking at the table. He's re-reviewing and rereading the same article that was there the night before because it's only
Yeah,
been
that
one night.
tracks.
And then you hear
Tracks.
Silas like kind of finally come out of the room and she's like, "Morning." It says good
Probably
morning to
King Yoke in the
Stakeen.
room as well, probably counting out loud.
Yeah, you
Nope.
hear everybody else as you get dressed and ready, but you notice there's an absence of Lyric. You don't see him. You hear like futzing around in a room, but you don't know what it is. But there's something happening in his room, but you don't see him come for a little while. It's now 7:30 when everyone's up and out except for Lyric, because can't read time. So. But we'll do 3. Let me get you all actually. Oh, we only want 1, 2,
Uh,
3.
If I could interrupt for just a sec.
Screen before you go kind of like robot or
Yeah, you got super robotic.
Did as yeah.
It might be Discord because it feels like it's everybody.
Oh
It is
no, what
everybody.
happened?
Everyone.
Nice, Discord. Well,
There we go.
Where's-
Oh no.
where do we go?
It might be our internet.
No, because we weren't the first ones to bring it up, so it can't be our internet.
Yeah, if it happened to everybody.
Yeah, but we're not the ones who brought it up. Like,
But I heard it too.
Oh.
it's yeah. If I mean you heard it, but you're not the one who brought it up.
We
Oh.
go to I guess.
It definitely sounds like a Discord issue. Uh-oh. 1 sec.
No, I meant they didn't go to a break. You go the OBS.
Oh, there we go.
Hello.
Oh,
Hey,
yay,
okay.
we're back.
Yay.
I was just about to check the server status.
Yeah, that one guy, we should have really gone on a break.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't able to do that at the moment, but it's fine.
You
It
were
was only like a
walking
minute.
around.
Look, it's fine. It's fixed now, sort of. Something else
That's
might
okay.
happen. But maybe Discord headquarters are near a tornado-affected area, or their servers.
Maybe, or the hurricanes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
hurricanes.
knocked
What I
out
meant.
half of Verizon yesterday.
That's
Say
true,
again?
yeah. It knocked out Verizon
Ah.
yesterday.
Oh, is that why everything sucked for calls?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Anyway, though.
Yeah, now we seem to be better. Tori, you mentioned that Sanchi could only hear
Things
could
coming
not
from
hear
Lyric room.
everyone. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just kind of. Sorry, I'm reading stuff. Interesting. Anyhow, so yeah, so you pretty much wake up and you hear Sanchi. You end up hearing everyone else, and it's about 7:30, and Lyric still has not left his room. You all are now in like the rec room, kind of, or like the
Well,
this area,
being
except for Lyric.
being the kind little owl I am, I'm gonna knock on his door and see what's up. Lyric, time for glasses.
Oh shit, is that soon? Lyric
Well,
hits
not
on
yet.
his
I mean,
clothing really quick,
you
and
have
then
an
he
hour and a
grabs the
half.
necklace from under his pillow.
You
I have
have
what?
time. You have time, but if you want to get breakfast, and then if you want to figure out
Oh,
where you're going, these things
Oh.
take time.
You know what? You're right. I haven't even figured out where I'm going first. He grabs the note. At least he thinks he grabs the note. Or that tells him where he's going first. He gets the necklace. Does Lyric's outfit have pockets or no?
Everyone.
Okay,
Yes.
stuffs necklace in pocket.
What necklace? Is this something I'm aware of?
The one. No, you. Well, everyone's heard Lyric talk about it to some degree, but
I guess I should
this
ask
is like
if
the
I
first
even
time he's
see
had
you.
it this last episode.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see you stuffing that in your pocket? Do I?
No, I
keep
have
it?
not opened my door yet.
Oh.
If I did, you would have seen Lyric peeing.
Well then.
Lyric sleeps with just his blanket.
I thought you got up.
What?
I thought you got up 30 minutes ago.
I did get up 30 minutes ago.
Hurry
I
up!
think. Actually, wait. What? When did I get up? He just opens the door. Do you know what that means? And he just points at the alarm. He's like, "That made a lot of noise. I'd hit it until it stopped."
I look down, look back up.
It means it's time to get dressed.
Oh well, done. And I guess I should go to the cafeteria now. And he looks down and pats Sanchi on the head and says, "Thank you, Sanchi." And continues to walk, hopefully in the right direction.
Is he? Are you dressed now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll go with you.
All right. And you all head to the cafeteria. And you notice already that Wade, Connor, and Spears are already like cleaning up their tray and heading out as you guys enter. And they all look at you and they're like, "Morning." And Spears just kind of like walks to class. Like he's not wasting any time. He just kind of leaves. And then like Wade kind of stands around and looks at you guys and he goes, "Sleep well?"
Oh fuck yeah.
And you?
"Hell yeah."
Did you two sleep well? Wink, wink.
"Yeah. Always." Wink. And he like kind of skips. He's like, "It's off to class now."
Mm-hmm.
Good for them.
You guys excited? As he like
Was-
turns back and like kind of pauses for a second and he's like,
As about excited as one can be when taking military grade classes, I guess.
I've never been to.
"Ah.
I've never been to
I've
class.
never had formal education.
Mm.
I've had formal education, just not in a classroom setting.
What does that mean?
It means he
Well-
learned on the battlefield of murder.
Hold on.
I mean, she learned on the battlefield of murder.
That's closer.
Well, can't wait to see you in there, Sanchi." As
See
he like
ya.
kind of just skips off.
Wait, what
And-
classes do we have together?
Well, we have the first period at least. Dexterity, advanced stealth course.
Alright. Well, I guess we won't see each other there. Haha.
And he like
Guess
knee
we won't
slaps.
see each other.
And he kind of like skips off.
Great,
And
great. Breakfast time.
yep. So you all go to eat, and sorry. And so you go, all grab your breakfasts. The little cafeteria ladies are there, and little robot bots, and they scan your little card. You get your brekkies. From there, you all eat, and you hear like you look up, except for you, Lyric, because you don't know how to read time. You see that it says about like 8:15 or so. And yeah, you all head off to your first classes. Or maybe Silith and Lyric thankfully have
Have
the same.
Yeah, I would prefer that we go to the first class together at least.
Does Lyric like stereotypically walk in the opposite direction and Silas just kind of grabs his shoulder and pushes him?
More than
That
likely.
seems like the
the back
appropriate thing
of
to do.
the collar. This way.
Oh,
As
it's
a
that way?
reminder, you have the same classes as Connor. Therefore, if you're confused, follow him.
Wait, does that mean Connor's just as dumb as I am?
That. No
I think
comment.
it means that you have similar interests,
I grabbed the wrong person.
more so than just classes. And Stakeen just kind of gets up and walks away.
Oh.
The classes were meant to make us
Oh, no.
more well-rounded. So, similar gaps in education would be the more polite way of saying it.
Fair enough.
Similar
Do you think we'll have time at
backgrounds.
the end of the day to bug our boss?
What?
Nothing. Let's go to
Her
class.
Wall?
Boss.
Well, when in doubt, you'll see her on Sunday. And probably get your ass kicked.
I mean,
God,
yeah.
he also, where is
He
he?
wants to scramble the omelet. So to
Sorry, I forgot that Genome is in
Yeah.
like 4 of these places. I was like, oh shit, he's not supposed to be here.
No, he's not on the education, he's on the library duty, that's right.
Yep. I was like, oh shit, Genome. There he is again. Okay, he's on the GM layer. Alright, we've successfully hidden all the genomes. So, anyway.
Ah man.
He's not in your classes. Sorry, guys. He's not in
You should
your
just hide him in random spots. See if we can find him. Make him real small.
Maybe crop out the background. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to, like, actually.
Where's Genome?
Y'all ain't ready for next time's, like, promo
Oh
art.
yeah.
Yay!
Genome.
Genome. Alrighty. So, with how this is going to work, 2 of you right now are in a weight room. The rest of you are in training classes. So, training class is all going to look very similar because I'm not going to get a new room for each effing teacher or anything. Is everything okay? Are we?
Zero, did you drop a bud?
Yeah, I just chopped one of my earbuds. It fell out of my ear and rolled underneath my futon, and I had to dive down to grab it.
Oh,
What the hell was that noise?
you know
I
that does
only
explain
guessed
it.
because I've heard it maybe twice at this point.
Yes, you have.
Oh my god.
They don't set in my ear properly. I don't know why.
You got the wrong little, like, bibbity bop.
The little rubber.
Yeah, the
ribbon.
little
And a
squishy
little-
bits.
Yeah.
Wow,
Wrong
that's
size.
so nice that they can be customized now for
Yeah.
extra money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I wasn't even
Oh.
playing with my ears like I normally am.
Okay. So anyhow, so this is how it's gonna work. Ultimately, you all have a copy of your schedule. You could all do what ATP did and just pin it in our messages, and it alerted the crap out of me.
My bad.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell did you pin? And then it scrolled all the way up, and I was like, oh, I've made a grave mistake. I should have,
Mine's available.
I should have known better. So,
No, I should have done that in the beginning, to be honest. And I'm just like, wow, I'm stupid.
It's okay. I have all of them pulled up, so it's all good. So anyhow, what's going to happen is with all of these training classes, as you notice, they have a stat next to them. You are going to roll that skill or that attribute for each of these classes. So,
Mhm.
for example, if you're having a strength class, you would roll just a standard strength check. And that's it. Not a save, just a check. No worries. And that will be kind of how this goes for the hot minute. But first, you all
Okay.
got to get introduced to your teachers. So, for those that are in the gym, we'll start with the gym.
Yo.
You all wake up, have your
on.
strength training.
Can you remind the audience who those are?
Yeah. So, in strength training, we have Lyric.
Yo.
We have Silent. And we have Spears. And Connor.
Uh,
All in strength training right in the morning, 7 a.m. or 9 a.m. I know how to tell time. And at that point, you four walk in, and we can even put little tokens up on the screen. Why not? Why are we
Yay!
not doing this? Let's utilize our BS. Why am I? Oh, because I put you. I'm on the GM layer because I'm a dummy. There we go.
At least.
I forgot to update their photos. Oh no, I didn't. Those two just
We are
didn't
all
get new
gnomes in
photos.
this giant gym.
There's Connor. Here's Spears. And I think that was it, right?
Can you
Waiting for our
Uh,
so
teacher
that
to
if
be
you're
like
gonna
Toto from JJK.
if you're gonna
Yours got a shower, what?
He did.
The new art.
Yeah, he did. So,
if you're gonna put their
Don't worry.
tokens on there, can you move me there for the
Yeah.
stream?
one moment. I was doing the other one too, so that way
Okey-dokey.
they can see who's where. No worries. I got you.
I'm not bossing you around. I'm just
Got you out here. Stalkeen, you're in a different class, but you know, we'll keep all the classes together of those who are in the same class at least. But you guys are in separate classes, just so you know.
Respect.
Stalkeen. Wade should be here with Sanchi, though you guys won't see each other. Yep, there we go. Okie dokie. So, at this time, you come over yonder so you can see, because we're going to do strength people. Technically, we could do them all at the same time. But, either way. So, all right. So, all of you that are in the strength training, which is just weight training, you all walk in and you see a half orc kind of like already pumping iron, just like going to town. And you notice Spears and Connor are like standing in the doorway as they're just like, who is this man? Who is this gentleman? And they are just freaked out. And Connor finally like clears his throat and he goes, hello? Because Spears doesn't speak. And he looks back at you two and he's like, he's been at this since we got there. Or here.
Well, I mean, this is the right place for it.
I guess. Do we just start? Like, working?
Okay.
Out?
Okay, I'll do it.
And he doesn't like address you guys. And then you all just start like getting on equipment. Getting ready to like just start. And then he finally like looks up and he's like, I didn't hear you. You're not sounding strong enough.
I was gonna say, I would, like, if you didn't, before the clock hit 9,
Yeah,
if you didn't address us, I was gonna mind link and be like, hello, we're here for class.
pretty much. And with that, he's like, you're not strong enough. And he just like shouts it. And Spears just gets on the little elliptical thing. And he's just like, okay. And just starts working out. And then Connor just goes to, you know, some sort of weight thing. Starts lifting his weights. And Silith, are you going on the treadmill?
No, I'll lift weights, but I want to cheat.
Go for it. And all of you that are in the weight room, make your strength checks for me, please.
I did say I was cheating, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
I like that.
Beautiful.
With a -2. How did I do it?
Alrighty. Yep, so you're using, like,
I'm using
powers.
my psychic arms to go around my arms to help me lift.
and he's just like, the whole time you notice that he just, like, goes back and forth. He's like, you're gonna remember my name. I am your instructor, Max Strong, the half-orc. And he, like, proudly announces this. Like, he is so excited. He's like, no, you new recruits are gonna be iron. You're gonna be like the weights. You're gonna go for it. Right?
Right!
That boy!
Rich is
He, like,
really
smacks
into it.
your back. Smacks your back. Can you make a strength save for me?
Okay, fucking right here.
And he smacks you so hard that you almost fall into the front of the machine for a hot second. Like you feel your arms just collapse back, and then he just keeps stomping up and down. And that is
As he
ultimately. Oh, go on.
As I fall forward and hit the front of the machine, I'm gonna look at him and say, "Lower next time."
He's just like, ah, ha, 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 ha! The stereotypical loud giant man laugh. And he does that, and you guys have your training class. Now, other classroom, much different. We will go to the stealth class. And as you walk in, Sanchi, you see Wade kind of sitting, I want to say sitting, but he's literally, his butt is on the back of these chairs, the top of it, and then his feet are in the CD spot.
Mm-hmm.
And
I wave.
he waves over and he kind of looks over at you, and he's just so excited as you notice walking across the desk, all four of them, is a little halfling woman. She's just very itty bitty. And she's kind of just talking to Wade, but Wade's not listening because he's waving to you. She's like, "Oh, welcome.
Hi.
Welcome. Sit down, please."
I guess I sit. Actually, I
Hi.
perch.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yes,
You guys are the new recruits, yes?
that's us. Go team
Fantastic.
light something.
Ah, yes, Team 17. Very nice.
Team Eclipse.
No, but nice. Anyhow, my name's Ella Grace. I'm going to be your instructor for this class. I'm first going to have you guys go through the modules. It's going to be very, very hands-off for now, but no worries. You will have a chance to practice these skills you're going to learn, but we just want you to be familiar with the language we use here at the base, because what we use and what you guys used on the street are very different.
I
Okay?
roll my eyes in Wade's general direction, but I do it stealthily.
Oh my god.
Wait, were you rolling your eyes? Just be you doing that owl bob thing where they
I roll my
Where they-
entire
where they
head,
coordinate? Yeah.
But stealthily.
but stealthily.
Function not. That one
Oh,
did.
yeah.
One moment. I have to do a thing. One moment.
Waiting.
Actually, I could do this on break. It's fine. I will fix it on break.
Great.
Alrighty. So, as you all load up the PCs and start going through it, it's very, very boring stuff and very, very rudimentary things that Sanchi, you most certainly know. They just use a different jargon. Can you please roll a dexterity check for me?
She did, Silith. Her name was Ella Grace. And dexterity?
Yep. Just standard dexterity.
This will be very depressing if I fail. That's basically a failure.
It is truly unfortunate for you, as this is so boring you can't even pay attention. But
That's true.
pretty much your whole class, unfortunately, as you sit there. And Stakeen, you go into class, and it's just you and another person of sorts.
Myself.
Truly. And as you walk in, can you do a perception check for me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Performance perception.
Yep.
Oh, wonderful.
So you don't notice anything odd, except you hear a clip clop almost, but you're like, oh, it just must be heels. And you sit down, and then you notice kind of peeping up across. So let's say you sit here,
Okay.
right here, someone like pops up, and you notice it's a satyr, and she's standing there,
Hey!
and she just looks and she goes, "Well, howdy.
Hello, ma'am.
You're in the leadership class. You're the leader of Team 17, yes?"
I guess that's what I was told the other day.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Great. So, with you being the leader, there's a lot of extra things you gotta do. But first, let me introduce myself. My name's Sienna Charm. And ultimately, well, you're going to be learning a lot about the verbiage that we use, how to fill out the paperwork you need to fill out. And ultimately, down the line in this course, you're going to learn how to lead your team to the best of your ability given the situation you are in. You're going to go through a lot of modules, and we're going to go through a lot of role playing scenarios together to really determine and gain your confidence in such, you know, situations you run into out on your missions.
Okay. I guess it's needed.
It is. It absolutely is. And you have all the right stuff for it, I promise.
Mm-hmm.
Role playing.
All
Lyric
right.
missed a chance.
Lyric missed the chance.
Sakine, can you make a charisma throw for me?
Okay.
Charisma check.
Charisma check.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
First day not doing too hot. It's okay.
Okay, so my dumbass. Here's the thing. I forgot that this was a D20 and not a D10 because my actual charisma is at 10, and I'm like, wow, that's real good. No.
No, it is not.
No.
It is not.
Ah.
Rough. Very rough in these streets.
A
But
little bit, yeah, I'm not doing so good.
no, you are not. And ultimately, with that, you sit down, and the first thing is a whole introductory course on like what it means to be a leader. It's like the most stereotypical team lead. Like, you are now a leader. How can you better your team? How can you better yourself, you mean? And it's just
It's like Dr.
truly,
Seuss.
Cringe.
it's truly the worst at 9 a.m. And
Uh-huh.
so you all get through your first class of the day, and you all finish nice and easily. And then it comes down to others going to new classes. So Lyric goes to a classroom.
Dexterity stealth.
Yep. Lyric goes to a classroom. I believe Silas is gonna go to a classroom. Then who has Sanchi is still in a classroom, and Stakine is still in a classroom. Good.
Woo.
All right. So of the classrooms, we now need new beautiful verbiage above us. Both spelled so hideously incorrectly is hilarious.
Yes, don't worry, I
Steal-
got it. I'll take care
So-
of it.
Let me grab
Skills
all
in
of
leadership.
You're over here. Syleth is already on the page.
No,
Fantastic.
My thunder. At least make it legible.
Sakine's already on the page. Where the F is these people? There we go. We got Spears.
I'm
That's not what I
up.
need.
Hi,
I
Spears.
needed this one.
What's
Hello.
up, Spears? I'm going over here.
I mean, I
Yep,
wouldn't
there.
mind seeing the new Spears art with them being showered.
I know.
Hey.
It's a good time. It's a good time. I will
And
give
rested.
big ones of the. I will give big ones of all of their art. Who am I
Showered
missing?
and rested.
Connor, 1, 2, 3. Nope, I got them all. Alrighty. So now let us make some cute little titles for all of our classrooms. Okay, there we go. So we have negotiation training with his Wisanchi. We have an intelligence. Negotiation with Silith. So Silith is there. Good, good, good. This will get easier as we go on because we'll have it all
Two
pre-made and done.
Wades.
2
Oh
waves.
no!
Oh yes.
Ew, twinning. Where is Wade at ultimately? He's in intelligence. He's in hacking. So he chills over here.
Oh boy. I forgot
Spears
Wade and I
is
were in this class.
in negotiations.
Aren't you and Wade in most classes together?
I
Like
thought we
me
were
and
at
Connor
least
are?
in a few.
Yeah.
And Connor's always with Lyric.
Yep.
Alrighty.
The hell?
Text not.
It is. We just
Okay.
have to go for the goof. We have to commit
Black-
to the bit.
Ackerman's what?
Hackermans.
Ackerman's.
Ackerman. You know, the Titan fighters.
Oh my god.
All
Yes.
right. So, moving on down. So I believe our intelligence is hacking. I'm pretty sure. I have
Correct.
mine- Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's intelligence is what I have it under. So, fantastically enough, we're going to start with intelligence first. So you all are in your
Ah, boy.
classroom. And from there, you notice a very small gnome kind of like walking around in the classroom. And she's like
Ah!
stepping. And she's just a stepping, and she looks up and sees two Goliath people in comparison to her. Stockeen and Wade. And Wade looks at Stockeen and he goes, "Funny meeting you here."
Didn't we talk about being in this class together?
I forgot. And he sits down and she's like, "Sit down, please. Sit down, please." And Wade sits down. He's like, "Oh, Lord." And he sits down improperly once again. And at this point, you sit down, I imagine, Stockeen, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Thank you all for being here. My name is Lyra Nexus. I'm going to be your hacking instructor. And this is going to be very similar to other classes you've experienced today with the modules for now. It is a self-learning course. Ultimately, since it's your first day, as you know, it's going to be very introductory. And then from there, we'll get into more complicated hacking along with just overall. This is going to help with communication also and making sure you can hack into communication systems and, communicate with your team on those hacked communication systems, along with whatever else you use the hacking for within the legal right. Please and thank you. But with that being said, does anyone have any questions before we begin the
Stockeen
modules?
kind of raises his hand and he goes, I've actually got a few. Why are you trusting us with this? Us criminals? And 2, why do we need this?
Yes. So ultimately, right now, the classes that you're all going to be going through are going to give us a baseline of what you're good at and what you're not. And then over the time, things may get tailored to be a little bit more in your favor of certain skills if you're naturally good at it. So these are all skills you may use, and depending on what team you are ultimately assigned to. But Team 17 kind of needs to be the jack of all trades, sorta. But and why
Ultimately
are we
assigned to.
Yes, if you choose to stay within, the system, then you could get assigned to a different team after the task of whatever Team 17 is going to be their end goal. You then could go to a different team.
So we
And
have
we
a
do
choice
have a hacking
not to
team.
continue to do this.
Yes, you do. You could get
And what
assigned to an
happens if-
official team.
And what happens if we choose not to do this?
That sounds like it's definitely a conversation you and Major Omelette need to have.
Okay.
But ultimately, we're trusting you with this because, well, if you don't, you go back to prison. And honestly, there's nothing you can hack into on these systems because I'm, you know, the teacher on it. I made sure you can't.
Try me.
She's better
Well,
than you.
good luck. Good luck. But this is something you may use in the future if you choose to go to the hacking team, as I call them. They don't cough, though. Get it?
God damn it.
Please roll an intelligence check for me, Stocking, as you start the introductory module.
You might lose
No,
intelligence from that last one.
I might.
Ooh, you get in and this clicks with you. You don't know what it is, but you're like, this is fascinating information. And it's all very rudimentary, like, this is a code.
Yeah.
This is where you click. This is the program. Like, it's very, like, not that interesting. and,
Yep.
and you notice, like, Wade is trying to take notes, but, like, when you glance over at his notes, like, you could just see he's drawing, like, wires, like, crossed and then trying to uncross them. Like, he's just, it's not clicking for Wade. But, moving on to the stealth course. Connor and Lyric going to stealth, and Connor looks at you before he enters the room, and he goes, I have a feeling I'm gonna be really bad at this.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, you can't be worse than what you think you're gonna be.
Just looks at he's like, what kind of advice is that? As he just opens the door, and you all then see the small halfling walking
I mean that-
around the desk.
I just mean that, you know, if you think you're gonna suck, you're only gonna get better from here.
Well, there's only up, I would say.
No, there's
Only
also
up.
down.
Please sit.
There.
Please sit. Please sit. And Connor, like, hesitantly sits, and he's just like, And she's like, hello, I'm Ella Grace. I'm gonna be your teacher. We're gonna learn the basics today. It'll be okay. No worries. This isn't the advanced course. This is the rudimentary course.
What does that
Thank
mean?
you. It means it's going to be much simpler for you to understand and get a base level. And if you do really good, then you could go to the advanced course one day.
Lyric looks over at Connor and like gives him a thumbs up with a cheesy smile. Like, it's all gonna be fine.
And Connor just like embarrassingly nods as he loads up the computer, and he's like, okay. And she's like, this is how you log in. And he's just like not computer like adept at all. And I guess you aren't either. So she helps both of you.
I was gonna say, Lyric starts looking at the computer like Mash looks when people start figuring out that he doesn't know how to use magic.
It is in
Smash, sorry.
common, so you can read it.
I can't read common. It's Dwarven that I can read.
Oh, and you tell her this, and she's like, "Oh, you speak Dwarven. Okay, okay." And she like clicks around a bunch, and then it's in Dwarven, and you're good to go.
Oh, that's
Please.
easy.
Yep, there you go. And Connor's just like, how do you know another language but not common? And he like, like what? And
Oh, I also know my people's language, but other than that, yeah, I just grew up in a traveling monk society.
interesting.
Nomadic monk.
Please roll a dexterity check for me.
Lyric's gonna randomly ask Ella, so if you're the stealth instructor, were you more of a spy or did you kill people quietly?
Oh, my past is very interesting. You
That's why
see, I didn't necessarily kill people. I did do a lot of stealth missions, and I tend to definitely be more on the Team 13 side of things before I became an instructor.
What's Team 13 do again? Is that where that Nomi boy is?
Genome?
Yeah,
What
that great motherfucker. He's awesome.
Oh
I don't know what he's
no.
about, but he's cool.
Genome
Leo's
is
on
not
Team
on
13.
Team 13. Huh?
Leo's on Team 13.
Leo is on Team 13. Not Genome. No, no. That's not what Genome does. But Team 13 does do a lot of reconnaissance and undercover. So if you do good at this course, you could go there one day.
Alright. Wait, question. Are you married to that other gnome that I saw last night? I don't know what his name is. We actually didn't exchange names. Hmm.
I'm not married, so no.
Oh,
Well, good luck in your course. Little racist. No. Anyhow, so
Wait.
you.
Oh.
And ultimately, you go through the course and you notice that, like, Connor is, like, almost falling asleep. But he pushes through. And overall, you don't feel like you're learning a lot, or you don't understand really this method of learning. You're definitely more of a hands-on, tactile learner than a self-taught learner. Does not stick as well for you. A charisma class.
That's
So
us.
you all walk in, and you see the satyr kind of in the class, and she introduces herself again as Sienna Charm. And she, it's like, howdy. So, ready to learn some negotiation?
Silith is immediately uncomfortable.
No worries. We're not gonna, like, rip people's arms off and stuff. No.
Not like she's uncomfortable. Backstory reasons is why she's uncomfortable.
That's fair.
Do we have to
Ultimately-
convince you not to rip our arms off? Is that the charm? Is that the negotiations we have to do?
No. Negotiations you all will be doing is most certainly around definitely negotiating with some suspects. It could be just, general asking of questions, you could call this. They call it negotiations because, well, you're going to learn negotiation skills. But ultimately, you're just going to learn how to ask questions more effectively and just get better at talking to people, especially if you don't get to be you. So if you're undercover and you're on Team 13, you need to know how to talk and act like someone else. So, no worries though. It'll be all good. Today is very simple, simple beginner introductory stuff for all three of you. And, if you do good, who knows? Could go up a step. But unlikely.
Why is it
Not
unlikely?
that you won't be good.
I
More
mean,
so, the next step up would be leadership classes, but you guys already got a leader, and negotiations is a hard skill to ace.
yeah, but I'm really good at pretending to be another person.
I certainly hope so. You are, here, so you need to be. But it'll be all okay, I promise. Did anyone have any questions for me?
Nope, thanks.
Sheepishly not, like, shakes head, like, just very
It'll be
uncomfortable
okay.
in the corner, like, mm-mm.
It'll be okay. No
Right.
worries.
Probably quieter than Spears' level of uncomfortable.
And Spears, like, looks over, and he's just like, you could tell by his eyes, he's like, are you good? He, like, gives a thumbs up.
She's gonna shrug.
oh my god, he's lyric right now.
Like,
Are you sweating? Are your knees weak? Are your arms heavy?
I was about to
Sure.
say your arms. I
but very
thought-
much just, like, looks at her lap quiet, like, absolutely, like, mm-mm.
Is there vomit on your sweater already?
Nope.
God. All right, and
Not
could
have
you
lots of
both
spaghetti. Sorry.
roll a charisma check for me? Ooh, Sanchi coming in with the good. Like this clicks. You've woken up now, and Silith, you do pretty good. Right out the gate, you're like, okay, and you're just like, once she stops talking, and like walks into like like a desk. So she's not too far away from you guys, but ultimately just like sitting a bit further out as you all are just like,
When she's not
Take it.
hovering, I'm like, okay, cool, I can focus on that.
yeah, pretty much. And both of you, can you both make a perception check for me?
Perhaps.
Perchance. Perfect. Both of
On
you
it.
notice. Ooh. Both of you notice as like you all are studying and like maybe finishing up sooner. You notice that Spears is just the level of notes that he has. You would have thought he was like Xandra level of like like he's doing bulletins and like Roman numerals, and he is just like he looks like the geekiest geek you've ever met.
His
Like,
list is 25 levels deep.
yeah, literally like my D&D notes for when I write my campaigns. But with that, the bell tolls, and all of you get to go to lunch. Yay! And with that, we're also gonna go on break. So you all get
Lunch.
to talk about your classes.
Wow,
after
we
the
get to
break.
go to lunch.
Let's
You
go
get
to
to
lunch.
have your lunch.
Lunch!
See
Great
you
after a morning of working out.
Yay.
BRB. How was everyone's lunch?
So you're eating.
Oh, we're
You
eating
all
it now.
get to finally, yeah. You all come. You scan your little cards. Be-doop, be-doop, be-doop.
I hope
And
they
you
have
get your
worms.
lunches. You
I
sit
hope I have
down.
worms.
I hope they have mice.
God.
I hope I have worms.
I'll eat anything.
Worm
Goddamn.
I'd be a scavenger
sketty.
before.
Worm sketty. Yummy.
Anyways, I swiped my
Oh.
card.
Give me food.
Yep.
Let's
You
see
get
what you
food
got.
And you get your food, and all of you get a normal standardized lunch full of proteins and carb and chubby fats and your 3.5 grapes. Yeah.
Yay!
Yay! 3.5 grapes. But
Liquids.
I asked for lemonade.
you do get your drink of choice.
It's sugar.
I ain't doing too much. But you get your drinks, you all sit down for the first time officially all being together
Ooh.
since this morning. It's been a while for you all. It's been so much knowledge. And you notice as you all sit down, I won't, like, because you all sit as a group with Wade and Connor and Spears. You notice Spears has, like, a whole notebook, and he is just, like, transferring notes from his, like, other notebooks into one notebook. And he's, like, eating, and he's being very studious. And then Wade, like, is kind of chatting to the table, and he's like, I don't understand anything I'm being told. And I don't know what to do, but it's the first day, so all of it's just like, what is this? What is this, you know?
You have to have some affinity for it, don't you? Otherwise, they wouldn't have put you in those classes. Supposedly.
Aren't they trying to round us out?
I mean,
I
surely,
think so.
surely the stealth course wasn't too bad for you.
I
Uh,
don't think I do well in classrooms.
I don't know. It was weird learning it, like, sitting down, very similar to, like, Lyric. It was weird. Like, here's how you stealth by reading a computer screen. Like, I
Yeah.
imagine, you
I
know.
think the didactic aspect of it is not meshing with your more hands-on personality.
Exactly.
The army is very theoretical and by the books. You'll learn that soon enough that all their teachings are basically crap.
Have you been in the army before?
As Sakin just kind of stares at his food and he eats, and he kind of looks at Lyric and he goes, yeah, that's where I came from
Oh.
originally, was the army.
Oh, you mean like Sonchi? And now she was originally from the Thieves Guild?
No.
Were you like an army
I
baby?
was from a place like this.
Oh,
What was
Yes, when I was younger, I was in the military, but
What
they
is-
put me in jail for basically deserting. So,
oh
well, that didn't last
Guess
too
what?
fucking long. I like
well,
it here. Very diverse. Kind of like my old tribe. Not a whole lot of one race or another, just a whole lot of people doing the same thing.
people join the army for different reasons, and unfortunately, this one is a little more different than your standard set of soldiers.
what is your unit called?
My unit?
Yeah. You know, like we're
We-
Unit 10 or we're Unit 17?
We didn't have a number.
Oh. Did you have a name?
No.
Did you have a department?
No.
Were you a
We were all
Oh, you were-
soldiers working for one purpose.
What purpose?
That one, unfortunately, is very classified.
Oh,
Learning
Oh,
the
come on, you're
lingo,
not
I
in that unit
see.
anymore.
That leadership course paying off, I see. As, like, Wade just starts, like, eating and, like, laughing.
What about you, Silas? How'd you day go after class?
Okay. I'm not hungry if you want this.
Lyric
She just
puts
kind of
his-
pushes the plate away.
Lyric puts his fork down and then does a little mind link with Silas.
Mm.
You want to talk about it? You're not acting normal.
Bad memories, just... I'm fine.
Can I try to?
Bad memory.
Bad memories seem to run amok in this place, if you
I was
ask me.
gonna say...
They're in their
That
mind.
was that was in the
straight in
mind.
the mind.
Ah, the mind's not special. We can tell what you're thinking.
Lyric lets it go, but his last thought to her on this is, if it's a bad memory and you're not hungry, then you're not fine. Eat your grapes.
Eat your grapes.
Can I
Eat more dirt.
can I attempt to mush the grapes in with some of my regular meal to create some unholy abomination which might resemble something from Silas' homeland?
Yeah, you can. Go
Okay.
for it.
I was gonna say, I pushed it out of the way, so...
Let's see. That seems like it might be a sleight of hand or performance.
I would almost say survival, just to like.
Survival makes
smash-
sense. Oh no.
You sure
Well-
it wouldn't be deception?
Oh,
Deception
know-
would work well for me.
yeah. So you smash it, and it does look mighty unappetizing. Do you want to deceive Silas into thinking it's good?
Here, it's from your own homeland. I picked up this recipe when I was studying abroad.
I'm sure it's good. I'm not hungry, thank you.
But doesn't it remind you of home? Of good memories? Of your tribe or whatever?
Home is not what I want to think about right now.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
And I just slide that off the table onto the floor.
Poor son, she's trying so hard.
And as you like go to like push it to the floor, suddenly there's just like a hand there to catch it, and you look up,
Not
and
my
Leo's
problem.
standing there.
Leo!
And he's just like, the garbage can's literally right there.
Right.
As he like dumps it, because it's literally across from your table. And he puts the tray up. And he's like, carry on. And he walks by. And some people like start swarming him, and he just moves on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sanchi, you like what you see there? Wade
No.
kind of like nudges you, like, oh.
No, I have a type. He's not it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's probably her husband or something.
Probably dead or something.
God. Well, Sanchi, did you?
No, that ain't it.
You didn't answer, so I got nervous. I was like, oh no, pissed off Franklin.
Oh, Franklin was there.
Or Kermit. Oh no.
Kermit was the one that lost the leg.
No, Kermit got friggin' chokeholded.
What?
Oh yeah,
What was the last
decapitated.
time you saw your husband?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Like, did you see him before a mission, or like?
Yeah, before I went into jail.
So it's been years.
Has it been that long?
Yes?
Yeah, I guess it's been a while then. That's okay. He's got Barbados to keep him company.
Who's Barbados?
The ghost.
What?
A ghost?
Yeah, they play chess on the weekends.
What?
And have a book
We've
club
known
every
you for
Thursday.
this long and you've never brought that up.
It just wasn't the right time, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, she mentioned a ghost before.
A few times, yeah.
Just, are you part college star?
No.
You don't have to be Kalish Star to be haunted.
I met him at a work function.
You met a ghost at a what?
Yeah, a work
What?
function.
Like I said, her type is probably dead.
No, it's
Did
crazy.
you kill the ghost that haunts you?
Yes. It was a favor.
Mhm. Can
Look,
I insight
Look,
that?
look.
I mean, yes, you can.
Look, would he be... Would my husband have a book club with the ghost I killed if it wasn't, like, a consensual kind of murder? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hmm.
Oh wait,
What
yeah.
about you,
let me-
Spears? How's your day
Well,
been?
it's not the just I don't have to roll deception because it's not a deception. But
No, I
Yeah.
mean, I am too distracted to probably get it
Fully.
anyways.
To fully comprehend what has just occurred.
Yeah.
There's a lot to unpack there, but I'm not unpacking it myself, so...
Damn.
Oh,
You know, Sanchi, there's times when I thought I knew people, and then there's now.
What does that mean?
You are a very fascinating individual.
Just the
His
way I
Wade
was
just
brought
like
up.
kind of looks at you, and his little gills just like frill. He's like, "You're very fascinating."
As are you.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure none of us would be here if we weren't fascinating.
Think that's why they took us in?
Yeah, they hate fascinating people. It's a jailable offense here.
does
I
that
don't
mean your
know.
husband's not
All of
fascinating?
my... Oh yeah, how
Um,
is your husband?
He's doing well, thanks for asking. I got to send him a few letters here and there during the stay in prison.
Mm-hmm.
He's a merchant, so he's used to being away.
Uh-huh. What does he sell?
Hmm,
The belongings of the people
I'm not
we've
supposed
killed.
to say. Not supposed to say. Could get in trouble with the guild.
See,
Think you're still loyal to them, or do you think they're still loyal to you?
Hmm,
oh boy.
I'm not gonna get into that. It's a
Fair
problem
enough.
that doesn't have to be answered.
Fair. Fair. Well,
that's probably a fair deception check to make.
Eric's not
Go
even gonna
for it.
try. He knows you're full of shit.
Yeah, I mean I'm not gonna do it unless I'm called on it, but
no, you don't got to. Wade's gonna just believe you at this point.
gotcha.
So he's just like, uh-huh. Alright. Wow. Those teachers though. How have they been for you guys?
Boring.
I like Max. He's awesome.
Who's
Mhm.
Max?
That would be. Oh wait, hold on. Let me make sure I got that name right. Yeah, I like Max Strong is our physical disciplinary teacher, and he is
Oh.
very high energy. Like that guy. Very cool to wake
Diana.
up first thing in the morning to have that.
Oh, I have him right after lunch.
Oh,
This
I
Wade
think I
just
did
looks
too.
sad.
Oh.
Make sure your stomach settles. Exercising on full tummy is not good.
Well, then I should stop
He
eating
scared the
now.
shit out of Spears and Connor.
Did he scare the shit out of you, Spears?
Are you scared shitless, Spears?
And he just like looks at he's like, huh? What did you guys say?
Never mind.
So you were highly uncomfortable with our strength instructor. When you and Connor first got there, you guys were just staring at him like he was some kind of scary person.
Well, the man was lifting like 600 pounds with his arms. It's a
He's an
little
orc.
insane. But no, I found him valuable. It was just difficult to take notes while working out, which I guess is the point. I don't know. I'm more of a studious type, but you know. And he just goes back to his notes. He's just writing them out. But, you know, it's just class. It seemed pretty easy so far.
Everyone seems friendly enough.
Mhm. I think so.
How did leader like all his leadership class?
Oh yeah, that's right. You had leadership this morning. How was it?
Nothing new. Very. You guys are lucky. Apparently, it's paperwork.
Oh, I dodged a bullet.
No kidding. You can have it if you want. Like I said, I could care less.
No, I'll pass.
I'll trade you for stealth.
I didn't realize there'd be paperwork involved.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure Connor did well in stealth class.
Connor just like looks up from whatever he's eating and he's like, "Oh my god. That computer is so I didn't realize how poor I was until I came here. I never used a computer like that."
I
See
don't
what I tell
think
you, it's
being
already all
poor
up
has
in here.
anything to do with it.
I don't know. But I just don't. I came from a very different background, so this is just very foreign to me.
I agree. I don't like all the technology.
I'm just
Most
used
people
to
don't.
roughing it out on the streets. I feel dirty being here.
It's a new experience. It is a new experience. I gotta say, this is the most light I've seen in any kind of building. It's probably the longest I've ever stayed in a building besides the prison.
Yeah. Even the prison, we got to kind of go outdoors. And I mean, we can, but I don't know. I know when I tried to walk out, I just felt too many eyes. So I just stayed in.
Hmm.
Well, if you ever
Oh.
need peace and quiet, it doesn't seem like anyone uses the library.
What's
Nah.
a library?
A room with lots and lots of books.
Oh, riveting.
Seems like you could use a trip there, Lyric.
I
They're
don't
just
know if
kinda
they
like-
have the picture books, sorry.
Derek just kind of crosses his arms and just like chin up.
Oh, God.
They might
But
have a
no.
dwarven to common encyclopedia, dictionary sort of deal.
They
That
might have a
be
few
useful.
language learning books.
That could be useful. He just kind of like puts his chin down and like remembers how scared he was the first time he looked at the computer.
Oh my God. But yeah, no. Feels kinda just clean. Is that normal? Was that how it was at your previous base? Stocking?
Clean is one way to put it, I guess.
Hmm.
They all kind of have a very sterile feel, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Very uniform.
Yeah.
It's not unlike the one I was at, but the feeling here is a little different. I
Better or
wouldn't
worse?
trust it. I wouldn't trust either of it.
I don't know. I can't imagine everyone's just kissing our ass because of something.
Wait, people are kissing asses here? Come on.
I don't know.
Is it time
Find
for
it
Their
odd.
motives aren't exactly what they appear, Connor.
Mm.
Just, my advice is to keep your guard up and watch your back,
Is it time for 12 o'clock?
like you did in prison.
Wow.
Hmm.
But they all seem so
Maybe.
happy.
Happiness can be deceiving. I'm sure we've all learned that before.
Or it can be honest. Can be
I
genuine.
mean, we're all here, so why not just have fun with it? If we don't like what they do, we can just give them a hell of a time.
I mean, look at me. I'm a
You do
happy.
what you want.
I'm a happy person, and I'm very genuine.
Very blunt.
Yeah,
It's actually
I've-
kind of refreshing.
I have no need to lie. And if I do lie, then nobody can tell because I'm so good at it.
As her beak grows.
You need practice to be good at something you don't do often.
Well,
Yes.
maybe other people do.
I can't imagine you're good at everything.
No, but lying is one of those things. Natural talent must be. Is it time for our 12 o'clock?
Can you not tell time either?
It's not that I can't tell time, it's more that I can't find the clock.
Why don't you rotate your head?
I look around 360 degrees.
I'm not even gonna lie. That's a question I thought like earlier today. I'm just like, Sanchi did not rotate her head at all. Can she do that?
I do it right now to assert dominance.
God. Beautiful. Alrighty. Strength. Strength.
That's me, I'm strength.
Yep. Lock
Oh, no.
picking.
That's not me.
Strength. And lock picking. Okay, we're just gonna move you all to the classroom though, despite some of you being in the weight room. So, because those in the weight room would be all by their lonesome, seeing we need to all be there. So ultimately, you all come back to your respective classes of sorts, and you all meet your respective teachers of your said classes. So we have a charisma teacher, which we've already met. We've already met our strength teacher. We met our dexterity teacher. I think we've met all the teachers.
Teach.
No, we have not met Constitution teacher yet. 'Cause you all have that
Oh.
class together. That's right. So, everyone, please roll your, your skills that you would be taking right now for the said class that you would. Sanchi is
Wonderful.
fucking pumping all the iron.
That's right.
Sakine, could you just do a strength check for me? Or do they have the same?
Oh, oops.
I think they have the same one. I think they have the same attribute
My
thingy.
bad.
Bonus, whatever the piss. Nope, they don't. There you go.
Oh,
Alrighty.
have we met the wisdom instructor?
Oh, have we? We not met wisdom?
Do we have a
don't know
wisdom
what it's called.
instructor?
Not yet, and no, we don't.
You have not met wisdom. Not yet.
No.
Is
Okay.
anyone in a wisdom class?
Not us.
Not as far as that you mentioned.
Nope.
Nope. Nope, you guys are not.
Okay.
Good.
No one is wise.
You just
No one
said
would be
we
wise.
met all of them, so I was wondering if there was a sixth one I missed, because
Nope. You did not.
Lunch is for wisdom.
That makes
Good,
so
good,
much
good.
sense.
But alright. I need checks still from everyone else. I got Sanchi and Stakine, who were in weight class. So,
I'm in charisma class.
yep. So roll a charisma check.
Charisma.
And then Silent, your
Charismify.
check as well.
It makes so much sense that I fail so hard in conversation with people because my charisma's negative.
Still distracted. I
It's
don't like the new
just-
go.
terminology.
It's probably
you
just
do
so
not.
rudimentary for you that you're
Oh,
not
fine.
interested.
To be fair, I do not have proficiency in sleight of hand.
Oh,
so,
never mind then.
fun fact.
Oh my god. Beautiful. All right. And you go through all of those classes, and everyone's, exhausted because the day's nearing its end. You're at like right after lunch class is always the worst. And on to the next course. Everybody, roll your stataroni that you need.
I have to figure out what that is.
Makes sense.
Dexterity.
Yep.
Intelligence.
Where is it? There it is. Yo,
Yo yo.
Cyrus has a 17. Stakeen has an 11. Sanchi
I'm just
has
not
a
rolling
19.
well tonight. Damn.
Sanchi is.
You didn't get a negative
Sakeen
2.
is-
Oh, you
Not
know, yeah,
having a
I
good
didn't even
time.
see that from you.
Yep.
Are you
Poor
familiar?
lyric.
All right, and then you all reach your final class.
That's us.
Which is first aid.
Oopsie.
And
Sorry to the
Wonderful.
stream.
you notice all of you are together again, and you're just like, huh. Howdy.
This can't bode well.
And
Who's 20?
you all, and you all walk in, and you see the tallest man that's like hunched over almost like into the ceiling, as his like knees are kind of like buckled down, and you just see a Goliath who's even bigger than Tasha. And this man is giant, and he looks over and he's like, sit down, please. Actually, you all will go here for it. Fuck it.
No.
Change the like he's just scraping along the ceiling as he's just like, sit down anywhere, please.
Sits directly on the floor.
As he
Same.
just looks down and he's like, just make sure it's not in the walkway. I may step on you. And I have big feet, as you can tell.
What else you got?
Well, knowledge. Welcome to the
It'll do.
welcome to your first aid
Oopsie.
101. Hello. You
Hello.
were saying something,
Yes.
little bird?
I said oopsie because I accidentally drew a thing instead of moving my character.
An asterisk. The Red
It's-
Hot Chili Peppers symbol.
No, it's the red asterisk. You're familiar. You've heard of the Red Cross. Now get ready for the red asterisk.
Ah, you must summon Anthony Kiedis.
Oh my god.
Or are you summoning Flea,
No, this
the
is
Lord of the Base?
Lee.
Flea!
this is the first aid plus.
Beautiful. And as he's like looking around and he's like, my name is Cade Stone. And I will be
Cade or
yours. Cade. Kade for your notes.
Well,
And
this
all
is-
of you are in the prerequisite for the pre-med training. As you can see, you're not in front of a computer for once.
Okay,
I
what now?
imagine you're very
Snake?
thrilled. I'm sorry.
What was your last name, sir?
Stone.
Stone.
Like a
of
rock,
course,
but a little bit
yes.
more noble.
That's right.
I don't know why, that's just funny. Like, rocks are puny little insects compared to my nobility.
Stone.
Don't even get me started on pebbles.
Peasants. But anyhow, I'm sure you're all thrilled and exhausted with your first day of classes. I'm sorry, this one won't be any easier. But I hope you all are respectful and overall studious for this skill may be one of the most important you learn while being here, I imagine. Right? It's good to help each other and when you get injured.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How do,
okay,
Well,
good.
Yes.
how do you put in
Great.
stitches being so big?
Very carefully. Or I only get the big patients. It was a joke. Anyhow, while you may not be in front of a computer, you will be getting a kit as he hands out little first aid kits, like the little bags. And he hands you all a bag. He's like, this is going to be very important. Inside of this, shockingly enough, there's a travel version inside of this bag. You're going to have all of your usual fixins, amongst a few other things. You'll notice you have some serums of sorts. You have your burn creams. You have, your painkillers. If you try to take them when you're not in pain, don't recommend it. We will know. Bad idea.
Lyric puts his bag back down.
Ultimately, you don't want to take them unless you need them because you'll start to feel really bad. And then you'll actually need something, and then you'll be sitting in here. And you don't want to be sitting in here because those who come in here are usually not at a good spot. But sometimes we have the easy days where it's just muscle pain and cramps or a broken arm or so. Nothing too graphic. There's some teams you'll learn come back a little bit more battered than others. Some come in dehydrated. Your pre-med class is going to be a little not pre-medy and more so definitely just learning on how to heal people. So thankfully for you, since it's the introductory class today, I've told everyone not to get injured so we could have an introductory class. But moving forward in this class, you will be sitting and watching me help patients that come in here on a day-to-day. I felt if I was running a course, it should probably be the most realistic setting, because I don't really like computer training. But no worries, when no one's in here, we'll go over the dummies and, practice. To practice on each other, technically. It won't be that hard to, cut someone and fix them up. It's kind of your job. So, does anyone have any questions about me or my day-to-day job here?
Does mental illness count? I have
It
to deal with
can.
people's things.
It can. Sometimes they do come in here. Most of the time well, no, they come in here. We have a specialty staff amongst the team here that will take care of those who are needing any sort of therapy or just even in general sort of like rehabilitation. Some of them, when they come back from their long stints of you know being undercover or something of that nature, it tends to get a little rough on the mind. So we like to, give them a safe spot and help them get back into their usual day to day. But here at Team 11, we have a few specialty folks to do that. I am usually not one of them. But I can have you sit in if you would like.
Oh, this is Team 11? What's the team name for Team 11?
Compress.
Ah,
How many people has Major Elera sent here? And you know what I mean, like, does she often send people here because they're stupid?
What?
Who?
Laura.
Hello.
Lara.
Sorry.
Ilara. No, she used to be in here a lot, but nah. No, Team 10 is one that comes in sometimes a little battered, but not often. It's not the most. Usually
What about
Team
Team 18?
13's in here a lot. Team 18's not in here. They have their own staff that they handle with what they do. I would say Team 16, who does all of our cooking. They're in here quite a bit. Team 12 is very notorious for getting electrocuted, but it
Why is that?
happens. They just deal with electronics a lot.
What do you know about the 3GG gene?
Should you really be asking
Well-
like that?
Yeah, I want to learn more about the gods.
He's just like pauses. He's like, are you sure you're okay? But no, the 3GG gene was recently discovered. I didn't have anything to do with the studies, but it seems like something went wrong with it, but
So you do know more.
I do. But what I know is very much not on paper. And I don't like to be a man of gossip, especially when you're dealing with a field that's so, probably shouldn't theorize too much. If I see someone's leg cut off, I'll be like, well, you could have lost a leg. They'll think it's funny and then bleed a little more when they laugh. But no. The 3GG gene has some significance in what it does, or what they're thinking it is.
And
the
that it
studies
is?
are still- Well, there's been some reports from some of the other teams that have seen some things with it, and so it's been brought to our attention to look into, but overall, it is being studied by those who need to be studying it, and that's staff.
What team is that?
Team 18.
Oh,
But enough about that team. You don't see them anyways. They're in the basement all the time. They pretty much they should just be their own base at this point, but
Why
too
aren't
much
they?
money. Too much money, so they just leave them here. Plus, they don't fit in 3, and then base 1 is essentially politics, so they're
Ugh.
boring. We get to be the cool guys, as they say.
who
Or that's
says
what I hear
that?
Team 13 call us.
Oh,
Not me in particular, because they come to me when they're like, hey, I fell down this flight of stairs while chasing a man. Because, it's happened. I can't say who due to some regulations, but, it
never
happens
happened.
more than it should.
Never happened to me.
I hope not. Hopefully you don't
She
run
can
into a
fly.
building or anything. But,
Oh,
She can fly, that's why it won't happen to her.
well,
ah!
there was this one time, and I'm embarrassed to admit, so don't tell anyone. When I was chasing someone and I flew into a glass pane.
Oh, ouch. That must have been
Oh, it was
so traumatic.
awful.
Why would you
I-
admit that?
Well, to let you other people know that I'm not perfect.
No.
Well
Re-
then.
Relax, Lyric, I'm still better than you. Haha. I just. We all have our things which we're
I
good at.
didn't think owls had teeth.
Well, anyways, we'll get familiar with all the tools. Enough introductions and gossip about Team 18 and whatnot. And then he starts the class where you all learn about medical tools and what's inside the bag he gave you. And that is where we will end tonight's session as you all go back into your cute little just like community room
Should we
after all
roll?
your classes. Oh yeah, roll all your constitutions. See how well you listen to this man.
Not too well.
Not too well indeed. Silent is pretty good. Stockine is like, I will just die. In the event.
Stockine has very important other things on his mind.
Oh my
Lyric,
God.
you are like
Hey!
invested
Damn.
in this man. You are invested in what this man is teaching the way you need to be taught. And with that, could you all then roll a wisdom throw as well?
Corrected.
Wise are the owls.
Oh my god.
You know, owl's wisdom was named after Sanchi.
2.
What?
All right. And based off of those skills, Silith, you felt this
Hey,
day was
Lyric.
very much not helpful to you. Same with you,
Nope.
Stockine. Stockine, you were over it. Sanchi and Lyric, you overall felt like you learned a lot of
tracks.
things today. And it was a very eventful day, especially for you, Lyric. You're like, wow, you had like the one final class of fun, and you were like, holy shit, I love this. And that is where we end tonight's session, everybody. I hope you all
Yay.
had fun at your first day of school and got to meet all your teachers and everything and learn some fun, juicy gossip to take home to talk about next time. Literally 2 weeks from now. So, with that being said, tomorrow we are not having a stream because then next Wednesday we start up a new game since we finally finished Dr. Decker.
Yeah.
And I don't want to
Oh.
pat myself on the back too much, but we got it right first try. So just saying. But this week, since you're so thrilled and invested in all of our storylines, go watch Skyrim on Friday. And then yeah, he will let you know, Zero will let you know on Friday what else is happening besides, the things I already told you.
The
So,
usual.
the usual. Go subscribe. Go watch all of our other stuff. If you want to see the other campaigns that we talked about at some point, then go watch those. They're also all available on all of our sites. See y'all. I hope you had fun.
Bye.
Toodles.
Bye bye.